What's up people, hope you're all doing good. Welcome to Tech Hanger. So this is my first video and I'm gonna talk about Firewall. So let's just get started. Now if you belong to a computing world, you must have come across this word Firewall a lot. And Firewall typically means they are a system designed to prevent it against the inhibit or exhibit of the fire from a room. And similarly in computing, firewall means that a system designed to prevent it against the malicious program that may try to enter your system and may harm it. Now while you are just surfing the internet and browsing online or maybe watching videos from your browser which you use daily, you don't know what is going at the back end or behind the scene. Data is constantly being exchanged from the computer to the server and server to the computer, and firewall is there to help your computer to be protected against a malicious program that may try to enter your system and may harm it in case the firewall is not present. Now I'm going to talk about types of firewalls. So broadly saying, there are two types of firewalls only: hardware and software. And the hardware one, as the name speaks, generally is attached to the hardware devices and gives hardware protection to your computer. It is generally attached to the network interfaces such as routers, and while attached to the routers or network interfaces, it gives protection to all the computers connected to that router or network interface. Suppose I have a router and I have attached 10 computers to it. So and firewall is installed on the router, so it will give protection to all the 10 computers attached to the router. But there's a disadvantage of hardware firewall, that if the virus or malicious program is present inside the network, that is inside one computer that is connected to the router, it can or it may spread from one computer to other computer and other computer to another computer. So it can spread from one computer to all the 10 computers. That's the disadvantage of hardware firewall, because that firewall is not responsible for the malicious program that is inside its network. It will be responsible for those malicious programs that may try to enter from external network. So the next one is software firewall. So these types of firewall are installed on a particular computer generally, and they come with the antiviruses, or the Windows have its own software firewall known as Windows Firewall. You must have seen those pop-ups occurring when you install some new software that Windows have blocked some features of this app, and you may find it irritating, but it is necessary to prevent malicious program enter your computer. Now I'm going to talk about techniques which firewall uses to prevent your malicious program. So there are 5 types of techniques. Either software firewall or hardware firewall can use it, and the techniques may differ with each other with the criteria they prevent malicious program to enter your computer. So the first one is packet filtering method. So before understanding these types of firewalls, you must have the knowledge of packets. That what are data packets? So data you send on the internet is divided into parts or packets, and each packet has its own 2 parts known as header and data. The data part contains actual data which you send on the internet, and header part contains the details about the packet which helps it to reach the destination. The details are such as source IP address or destination IP address or port numbers, etc. The firewall compares these details with the packets it has received already, and drop those packets which are found to be malicious or unwanted. Next is circuit level gateways. So before understanding these types of firewall, you must have the knowledge of TCP handshakings. So TCP handshakings are method by which the connection is established between the client and the server, and circuit level gateways constantly monitors these TCP handshakings to find the malicious content if any. So the next type of firewall is stateful inspection method. So these types of firewall uses packet filtering method to identify a packet one by one, but also in addition they examine that whether the packet is of current TCP session or not. Next is application level gateways. So these types of firewall checks the packet according to the service intended by them, such as by destination port numbers, etc. But also it checks the packets with certain other characteristics like HTTP request strings. So the next and the 5th one is next generation firewalls. So these types of firewalls also check the packets according to the packet filtering method or stateful inspection firewalls, but also in addition they do deep packet inspection. And by deep packet inspection I mean that the data you send on the internet is also checked by these firewalls. So in this way they offer more security to the user. In all these firewalls, if the packet is found to be malicious and unwanted, it is simply dropped and neglected. So this was all about firewall. Hope you liked the video, and if you like it, hit the like button, share it, comment down if you have any queries related to this topic, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload my video. So this was all about Firewall. This was Ram signing off. Bye.